Airtable Project Management tutorial, how to use Airtable for project management. So hello everyone. So in today's video, I will show you guys on how to use Airtable for project management. So without further ado, let us begin. So the first thing that you need to do is sign up. So to sign up, what you want to do is just go to airtable.com and then just click right here on sign up for free. But before we sign up, I'll just give a brief discussion of the pricing or the plans of Airtable. So when I click on pricing right here, and then after clicking the sign up button, you'll be redirected here. So you can create your free account right here. So you can enter your work email right here, or just continue with Google, or continue with an Apple ID if you have to. So for me, I'll just continue with my Google account. So this is the pricing of Airtable right here. So they have a free plan right here, a plus plan, a pro plan, and an enterprise plan. So feel free to check out the plans in which one you prefer the most. So let's go back to the sign up option. So to sign up, what you want to do is just click on sign up for free right here. And then after signing up, you'll be redirected here in the home page of Airtable. So the first thing that we need to do is to create our workspace. So in this home page right here, we have different kinds of options that we could choose in creating our workspace. So we can start from scratch. We can quickly upload, so you can easily migrate your existing projects in just a few minutes by just choosing this option right here. Or what you can do is just start with a template. So from here, you can select a template to get started and customize as you go. So for me, I'll just start from scratch. So just click on start from scratch right here, and then this will pop up. Let's get started. We'll help you put together the key parts of your project. So just click on continue, and then it will ask you your project name. So let's just name mine sample project, and then from there you can pick the theme color of your project. So let's make it into orange, and then once you're done, just click on continue. And then now we'll add some info. So it will ask you what you would like to track. So would you like to track projects, teams, or tasks? Or you can also add your own right here. So let's say I want to track some tasks, and then once you click on tasks, you'll be asked what kind of tasks do you want. So define the goals and targets, create work back plan, and finalize the budgets. These are examples of tasks. So I'll just leave them be, and then once you're done choosing your option, just click on continue, and then there you go. Great job. Let's keep going. So for each task, choose right here on what you would like to track. So would you like to track the status, the priority, the start date, the deadline, the assets, the tags, the flag, the assignee, and you can also add your own. So for me, let's say I want to track the status, the priority, the start date, the deadline, and then there. And then once you're done choosing what you'd like to track for your task, just click on continue. And then it will ask you if you want to allow automations to your project. So as you can see over here, automations make it easy to put workflows on autopilot. So you can let it send a Slack message, send a weekly digest, or you can create your own workflow. So for me, I'll just create my own workflow later. And then once you're done choosing, just click on continue. And then from here, it would also ask you what kind of view do you want to view your tasks. So they have different kinds of views right here. So if you want to use a Kanban view, it will look like this. A calendar view will look like this. A gallery view will look like this. A grid view will only look like this. So for me, I'll just start off with the grid view. And then there you go. Now Airtable will start creating your project. And then there you go. You are now in your first project that you made in Airtable. So from here, we could see our tasks, the status of our tasks, and the priority of our task. And then we can also see the start date and the deadline of those tasks. So let us first start off by adding another task. So to add another task in Airtable, just click on this plus icon right here, and then just start off by naming your task. So let's just name this task sample, and then there you go. It is now added. And then when I click on these diagonal arrows right here that says expand, when I click on this, I'll be able to see additional settings for my task. So I can add a status of our task like a to-do. You can also set the priority of that task, set a start date for that task, and then add a due date or a deadline for that task. And then what you can also do is add a new field to this table. You can also leave comments if you want. And then when I click on this arrow right here in comments, you can also get to see the activity and the revision history of this task. And then when I click on this notification bell right here, you will get to notify me only for @mentions or notify me about all comments. And then when I click on these three dots right here, I can get to see more options. So I can send this task, duplicate this task, print this task, or delete this task. And then when I click on this chain right here, I'll be able to copy the link of this task. And so there you go. So those are the basic settings in using the task option. So as you can see over here, my task has now a status, a priority, and a start date and a deadline. And then to add another field to your project right here, just click on this plus icon right here to add a field. And then from here, you can add your field name. And then under this field name, you can change the field name, the field type to anything you like. So you can set as a single line of text, long text, attachment, checkbox, multiple select, and a lot more. So feel free to choose these out. You can also add a description if you want just by clicking on this. So let's say, let's try to make this field as, let's say, attachment. And then let's change the field name to add files here. And then when I click on create a field right here, I can now add files to my tasks. So when I open up a task, as you can see, I can now add files right here. So as you can see over here, add files here, and then you can now drop files here or browse files in your folder. Moving on, I'll be covering this area right here in Airtable. So first is we have this view right here. So when I click on this view right here, I'll be able to choose the different kinds of views that I want for my project. So we have a collaborative view. So we are in the collaborative view right now. So editors and up can edit the view configuration. You can also use the personal view. So only you can edit the view configuration. And you'll have a lock view right here so that nobody can edit the view configuration. And then from here, you can also rename the view, edit the view description, duplicate the view, download it as CSV, print the view, or delete the view. Moving on, as we have hide fields right here. So what basically this does is just hides the fields of your task. So you can filter out what kind of fields that you want to hide from here. So you can hide all of the fields, show all the fields, or you can manually select what fields you want to hide and what to show. And then next is we have the filter right here. So we can filter out conditions if you want. Next is we have groups. So we can group stuff right here by their status, their priority, and a lot more. Next is we have sort. So we can sort things out by their name, their status, priority, etc. Then color right here. We can now change the color of our fields right here or conditions. So when I click on select field right here, I'll be able to change the color. And then next is we have the row height. So we can adjust the height of our row. So if you want it short, choose this one, medium, tall, extra tall. And then next is we have a share and sync right here. So you can share this link to anyone that you like. So you can create a link to view, sync data to another base, embed this view, or create a form view. And then next, if you want to share this project to people, what you want to do is just click on share right here, and then from here you can invite people. So you can invite them just by inputting their email right here. And then you can also change the role if you want. So if you want them to be a creator, an editor, a commenter, or a read only. And then here you can also create an invite link if you want, and then you can also share this publicly. And then moving on, if you want to change this view to another type of view, so the view that we are using right now is the grid view. So if you want to change this into a calendar view, just go to calendar right here, and then just click on this plus icon right here, and then just click on create new view. And then when I go to calendar right here, I will get to see my tasks in calendar view. Same also goes for gallery view right here. So let us create a gallery view, create new view, and then I'll be able to see my tasks in the gallery view. Same also goes for Kanban view. So when I click on Kanban right here and click on create new view, I'll be able to see my tasks in a Kanban view. So let's just sort these out. Click on done. So as you can see, I'll be able to see it in a Kanban view. And then same also goes for list view right here. Click on list, create new view, and then there you go. I'll be able to see my tasks in a list view. So feel free to choose what view you want, or you can just include them all if you want to. Moving on, I'll be covering this upper portion right here in Airtable. So first is we have add or import right here. So basically what you can do is add another table if you want. So you can start from scratch, add from other sources like Airtable base, from a CSV file, and a lot more. Next right here is we have automations. So when we go to automations right here, we can create an automation if you want to. For interfaces, so if you want to make an interface, you can make it right here. So you can make a summary right here of your performance. As you can see right here, this is what it looks like. So yeah, that is pretty much it on how to use Airtable for project management.